dear students, in the last class we are studying about salts, and you have seen salts are of three types, like it may be acidic in nature or basic in nature or neutral. And you know that when we get the strong acid and strong base, when they react with each other, we'll get the salt where its pH is 7 and it is neutral, and we'll get the salt when strong acid react with the base, you will get the salt which is acidic in nature, pH value is less than 7, right? And we'll get basic in nature, the salt is basic in nature when a strong base react with the weak acid, then pH of the salt is more than 7. Then we have studied the important salt, sodium chloride, which is used as starting material, raw material to produce various materials which are very important in our life. And to have it, one of the important materials, sodium hydroxide and chlorine gas, hydrogen gas, all this will get by a process called chlor-alkali process. It is the electrolysis of a aqueous sodium chloride solution. By passing current, we will get at the cathode hydrogen gas, at the anode chlorine gas, and sodium hydroxide we are getting. Today we will learn the few more important materials obtained from sodium chloride. One by one we will study how to prepare them, how to manufacture them, and what is their uses. In this regard, first we will learn about bleaching powder. The name only says bleaching. It is the common name we are using. Chemical it is calcium oxychloride. Even its structure is little complex, but we will use the formula CaOCl2. That we will study. Bleaching powder, calcium oxychloride, formula CaOCl2. Now first we will learn how we will prepare this. We will use chlorine gas. Now chlorine gas, where we get this chlorine gas? You have learned that in chlor-alkali process, while electrolysis of sodium chloride, we will get chlorine gas at the cathode, not cathode, anode. This chlorine gas we will use to produce or to manufacture bleaching powder. Now you have to take slaked lime, calcium hydroxide. By the action of chlorine gas on slaked lime, you should take dry slaked lime, then you will get a bleaching powder. You see the reaction, calcium hydroxide, chemical formula, it is slaked lime, common. Then chlorine gas you have to pass, this one dry you have to take, you will get a calcium oxychloride or bleaching powder. Now what are the uses of this bleaching powder? As I said earlier, the bleaching powder which has got the property of bleaching. Bleaching means it will make the color little less, dark color will become little less in the color. So in cotton industries, they will use in the bleaching purpose bleaching powder, especially cotton and linen, in that they will use. Next one, in the paper industry, paper manufacturing factories, they will need white paper. You know how they will prepare paper? First they will take wood wool, and by doing some process they will produce the paper, manufacture the paper. We want the bright white paper, so you want to remove the unnecessary, the pale yellowish color or other colors. So there also they will use bleaching powder to bleach the paper. Okay. Next one, they will use in the laundry also. You know, in the laundry, sometime you want bright, the white color especially, you want the neat white color dress after washing. So there also they will use bleaching powder for some clothes to get the color, fresh color, okay, white color. Then this oxygen is present in bleaching powder, right? In some of the industries, they will use as an oxidizing agent to produce some of the substances. You know, oxidizing reaction is a reaction where oxygen is added to some of the compounds. In the reaction, oxygen is added to the compound. It is called oxidation. So to do that, they will take calcium oxychloride or bleaching powder for the oxidation purpose. And this bleaching powder have the property of killing bacteria, microbes. So in drinking the water, they will use this bleaching powder. In a large scale, the water they will pass it, send to the different houses, right? So they have to kill the microbes, bacteria, because they should safeguard the health of the people. So in this regard also, they will use the bleaching powder. That is about the some of the uses of bleaching powder. You can see now how it looks. It is white powder material. Even in swimming pool also they will use it in small case, in a laundry, etc. cleaning purpose they will use. The next important salt we are using in our day-to-day life is the baking soda. The common name is baking soda. It is sodium hydrogen carbonate. The next one we will learn. The baking soda, sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3. The formula is, chemical formula is NaHCO3. Now, you have heard the naming, baking. Baking means you have to cook the food. In houses, you ask your mommy, she will use it for some of the, to make pakoras or some of the eatable things when they fry it in oil or to prepare cake, etc. They will use this salt. It is little basic in nature, and even in antacids they will use it. Now, how they will prepare this baking soda? For baking soda, again you have to take the starting material. One of the material is sodium chloride you have to take, and along with some other compounds like carbon dioxide, ammonia and water, you will get sodium hydrogen carbonate. Now, what is the importance of this sodium hydrogen carbonate or baking soda? Have you heard baking powder? Yes. Bakery, heard the name bakery? From that they have used the word baking powder, whatever it, they will use it much. So what is the difference between baking soda and baking powder? Slightly they have the difference. Using baking soda, they will add small amount of some audible acid. Acid means little weak acid, organic acid, which can be consumable, because acids are corrosive in nature. Strong acids we won't taste it or this, but this, some of the organic acids, they are weak acids, so you can have it, no problem. So they will use that acid and baking soda, and they will get the compound called baking powder. The one of the acid they will use is tartaric acid. So baking soda plus tartaric acid, they will get the compound called baking powder. Now, why they will use it? In the reaction, when you heat the baking soda or baking powder, or if you add the water to the baking powder, carbon dioxide gas is given out. When this carbon dioxide gas is given out, what will occur? When the gases comes out from the food stuff, it will rise, its level rises up. So in between that places, there may be holes or gaps will be there where air is filled, and when you take that, it will become spongy, fluffy texture you will get. You have eaten this bread or cake and this bun, etc. It is spongy, soft to touch, spongy in touch, puffy in touch, due to the release of carbon dioxide by using baking soda or baking powder. That's a very important property. Another thing is this baking soda, as I said earlier, it is little bit basic in nature, not corrosive in nature, slightly basic in nature. So when you have indigestion, now I will explain. In our digestive system, the stomach secretes hydrochloric acid to help the digestion. In the digestion process, it needs hydrochloric acid. Now, in time of indigestion, large amount of hydrochloric acid is given out, it may irritate your stomach, it may give trouble to your stomach, pain may it cause. Now, how to overcome this acid in the stomach? So, you know, acid will react with base, then it neutralizes. You know, both are opposite in nature. So, you have to consume little basic characteristic food or the medicine. Now, there is medicine available. It is called antacid, against the acid, antacid, which is basic in nature. So, usually they may use this baking soda because it is slightly basic in nature, or milk of magnesia. Sometimes they will add magnesium hydroxide it is. That also they may use in the medicine. So, in antacid preparation, they will use baking soda. In antacid, they will use, due to alkaline nature, they will use. And fire extinguisher. There are different types of fire extinguisher. As the name says, fire extinguisher. Sometimes due to accidental cases in the home, or short circuit, or leakage of the gases, there may be fire takes place. Now, if it is small scale in home or the school, we will use the fire extinguisher, right? First, then we will call the others. Now, there are different types of, this one, fire extinguisher. One type is soda acid type fire extinguisher is present. Okay, in that case, in that one, they will use baking soda. Okay, so these are the important uses of sodium hydrogen carbonate or baking soda. You can see where they are using. Can you see how it looks? Baking soda, it is also a salt, so it looks like white powdered salt. In a baking powder, you will get it, and there is the mixture you will get. The main thing is this one, sodium bicarbonate. Other name is sodium bicarbonate. You will say commonly it is sodium hydrogen carbonate. This is the fire extinguisher. Soda acid type, there it is used. Then see the bread. If you won't use the baking soda or baking powder, how it will be hard structure. If you use the baking powder, how it rises. See, and in between it air may fill it, and it will look spongy to texture it will get. So, in the antacid also it is useful. These are the uses of sodium hydrogen carbonate baking soda. The next salt we are using, or we have much use, is another salt, sodium carbonate. As you see this reaction, now see the reaction here. Sodium hydrogen carbonate, when you heat it, you will get sodium carbonate. The washing soda is nothing but the sodium carbonate. Okay, and this sodium carbonate, when crystallizes, means a structure, if it get along with the water molecule, now it is called your washing soda. It is sodium carbonate, but along with the water, when it forms crystal structure, we referred it as washing soda. Washing soda is nothing but sodium carbonate, along with it is hydrated. Hydrated means water molecule is present along with the sodium carbonate. 10 molecules of water is present in 1 unit formula of the sodium carbonate. How sodium carbonate we will get it? The washing soda, it is by heating the baking soda, we will get a sodium carbonate. And when it crystallizes, we will get the washing soda, crystal washing soda. Even though it is sodium carbonate, the correct washing soda, when it adds with the water molecule, 10 water molecule. Now, where we will use this one? We will use this mainly in soap industries. Next, glass industries and paper industries. Much of the industries which are very important day-to-day life materials like soap, glass, you have seen where we are using. Even in glass manufacturing, they need a washing soda. And where paper industries, there also they will use a washing soda. Then some of the sodium compounds you want to prepare. Then again they will use washing soda. One example they are given in textbook, borax. In borax, preparation of borax, they will use washing soda. And as you know, cleaning, has got the cleaning nature, it will clean. So in the households for cleaning purpose, it is used. And lastly, one important thing, hard water, it will convert into soft water. You learn what is hard water. Hard water is the water in which calcium and magnesium salts present, and it makes us difficult to wash. It won't give good lather when you wash. And even in industry also, it is not preferable, hard water. So we want soft water, means we should get rid of that magnesium or calcium salt. It will turn into soft water. Now how to do that? One of the method is just by using a small quantity of washing soda, hard water changed into soft water. So there also we will use the washing soda, and you can see the pictures. So washing soda, like a detergent or cleaning agent in house, you can use it. Here they will to make in the laundry, they are given the cleaning purpose, whatever it is, they will get it. Borax, they will multi-purpose household cleaner, borax, they will use it. Washing soda, mainly cleaning, and in industries of soap, paper, then glass, it is used. So that is the use of washing soda. And water of crystallization, as we see in the formula, so Na2CO3 10H2O, what it is. And one more salt is there, very important salt, that is plaster of Paris, the salt we are using from the gypsum, that we learn in the next class. Today this much is enough. If you see your textbook, page number 33, first question, extra question they are given in the middle of the lessons. So questions, page number 33, what is common name of compound CaOCl2? What is that, children? Tell me. Got it? CaOCl2, right, you said correctly, it is bleaching powder. Name the substance which on treatment with the chlorine is bleaching powder. For the get bleaching powder, which substance you will take along with the chlorine? It is dry slaked lime, calcium hydroxide. Third one, name the sodium compound which is used for softening hard water. Baking soda, right? No, it is washing soda. Fourth one, what will happen if solution of sodium hydrogen carbonate, that is baking soda, is heated? Give the equation. The equation is, you will get washing soda. The equation is this one. When you heat it, this is the equation, first equation. Sodium carbonate you will get. That is the end of the today's lesson, children. Next class we will learn few more things related to the lesson. Thank you.